What's up, YouTubeites? This is your man, TiVo. Welcome to the new CovrPrice Top 10 Shakers of the Week. This is a brand new show we're debuting every week, and this week we have a couple of guests that are going to help me host. This way we kind of spread it out to the community. But before that, boys and girls, let's get you some music to get you into the mood of things. Twice. This is my new stilo.
Fuck that black, rolling over brakes like skate. I'm down with ACP, too special catered cornflake. I DOG, any sucker tryna gas me. The KAZG, simply considered crafty. With more fat jokes than Red Fox wrote. You showboat, you couldn't warm it up with hot cocoa and a house coat. We get it swinging like the Red Sox with dreadlocks. I throw on my boots and kick shit tighter than the headlock. Hard like a cock and drop a shit just like a buttocks. I got you constipated, so here's where the shit stop. You jock my dick like a chick and play the kink game. Can't be fly if you can't fly a plane. You can't be a captain if your name ain't Kurt. You can't swing a joint if your mic don't work. You can't be rapping hip hop if the shit you're rapping's who?
Can't touch this!
Yeah, whoever said that, fuck you.
Yo!
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Nancy, man, I was watching y'all dancing all time. Yo, having a good old time. Yo, so like I said, this is a brand new CovrPrice Top 10. It's called the Top 10 Shakers. And I want to bring in two guests, man. First, longtime homie of the channel, Joker M21. Say what's up, Joker.
Yo, what's up, peoples? What's going on, man? Thanks for the invite, today, man. I appreciate that. Man.
No problems. Thanks for helping a brother out and making their first appearance on the Lords. They've been on 3 Men in the Basement. You know them. It's Aegis Comics of Alaska. Amy, Joe, and Lou. Say what's up.
What up?
Hey, what's up, man? We're transmitting to you guys from our bat cave here. And the reason we choose the bat cave is because it's impenetrable. We try to keep it.
You know, we keep the code. Like nobody knows the code. Like nobody knows.
This is the spot right now
the one
that we use.
Nobody knows how to get in
shows.
Here. Like it's totally fine. Nobody ever gets in here. It's good. It's fine.
If you guys could have seen these two dancing, they were having a good old time, man. So ask yourself, what is a comic book shaker? A comic book shaker is from our friends at CovrPrice. It's the everyday CovrPrice daily shakers list that calls out comics that have the highest value sold that day. Throughout the week, we will pull more interesting titles and elaborate on them here. So unlike the CovrPrice, which is a combination of most units sold and the percentage price jumps, this can be based on one or two sales that are really kind of spiked on the market, and they've already been sold. So we're not telling you to go out and get these books, but we're telling you what we saw throughout the week. And of course, the show is sponsored by our friends at CovrPrice.com. Go to CovrPrice.com. You can sign up for a 2-week free trial, and you can get this. This comes as a weekly newsletter. There's probably about 20 or 30 books in there, but we're just going to pare it down to 10 because we're going up against the presidential election in an hour. We don't want to deal with that madness on here. The show is also sponsored by our friends at Rocket Comics. Go to Rocket Comics. Tell them the Lord sent you. Get 20% off your first pressing order. And of course, as always, the show is sponsored by our friends at KRScomics.com. Use discount code of LOTLB to get 50% off any KRS Comics exclusive variants. And let's get right to it, boys and girls. So we're going to do this every Thursday, and it's typically going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific. We went an hour early today because if you don't know, there's a little debate that's going on. I'm pretty sure that's going to grab a bunch of eyeballs for some crazy people out there, man. But let's get right to it, boys. Go shout out to everybody in the live chat. I see y'all hanging out. Everybody's representing Spine Ticks, NY Warriors, East meets West, Pressable Defects, Discovery Bay. Thank you guys all for joining us. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual, but we're going to get right to it. And what do we got for number 10 on the list of the top 10 shakers?
All right, we got number 10 is Teen Titans Go, number 23. If you're a fan of Teen Titans Go, then you're most likely a big fan of Red X, who first appeared on the show. And yeah, this thing, right now, what are we looking at? $59.95 raw sales right now. I mean,
yeah, this is one of those really kind of weird books that collectors seem to be digging deeper now because it's not really mainstream continuity. It's based off of the comic book, but people are excited about the character. So
yeah,
who would have thunk $59.95 for a raw copy? And it'd be interesting to get JoJo and Amy's perspective throughout the episode to see, because they, if you don't know, they own and operate Aegis Comics in Alaska, and maybe you guys can tell us if, you know, in any of these books have you ever seen, or people go and asking for it. It's always interesting to get a LCS perspective. But at number 10, boys and girls, Teen Titans Go, number 23. If you had that on your 2020 bingo checklist, then you are a winner. What do we got for number 9, Joker?
Number 9, man, we got Universe X Spidey number 1. And in this one, man, we got a Recall Slander variant. This is back from 2001, man. This is a hard to find Recall variant. Sold a rare CGC recently, man. 9.8 for $500 this week, man. And who doesn't love Recall books, man? Whatever books. Back in 2001, man, my man Al Milgram took his revenge on Bob Harris, man, the former Marvel editor-in-chief, man, by hiding the words. This is in quotes, Bob Harris, haha, he's gone good. He's gone good. Riddance to that bad rubbish. He was a nasty SOB, man.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, man. So definitely check it out, man. It's in the background and on page 28 in this issue, man. Unlike other Recall issues, this one never made it to the shelf. It was sent out to retailers as a preview issue and was caught on time to change that one panel. The preview copy was recalled. Most copies were destroyed. There are also 2 Dynamic Force variants to this, and they're also hard to find, man. These books are mostly found in dollar bins, which makes it worth it while you're hunting. And when you see this classic Alex Ross Lizard Spidey cover, man, turn to page 28. And if you find a blank, or you check if you have a blank or you have the Recall Slander. You know?
Yeah, so there, this one's, it actually says Bob Harris, haha, he's gone. Good riddance to bad rubbish. He was a nasty SOB. Oh man.
If I'm being really honest, that's a nice way of saying it. I have
never seen this book before. I will straight up tell you. And I go on Recalled Comics a lot. So how long have you guys had Aegis Comics open?
Year and a half.
We've seen a lot of books, but this is not one of them that we've seen. And we pick up a lot of collections up here because you get a lot of military that transfer up here, people that just move up here to get away from the craziness.
All the Russians that are in your backyard coming over to get comics. And
the Russian bootlegs. But
we can see Russia from our house.
Yeah. Oh, feeling dead on. All right. So number 9 on the list is Universe X Spidey number 1. Of course, this is the Alex Ross universe of his kind of little his little storytelling. All right. What do we got for number 9? Look at it. Number 8 on the list is also a book that's was on the CovrPrice top 10 this week. What do we got for number 8, guys?
We got We Live number 1. This book was a hot new release from last week with its 1 in 15 variant hitting a high of $47.99. Like what? The standard cover is doing decently, about $8 as well. Few years ago, collectors were in demand for independent releases, seemed to slow up a bit, but then COVID happened. And now we got a good little pivot, and we got some online sales that seem to have been doing well, giving a renewed and welcome lift to the independent market. A fun fact, yesterday, New Book Wednesday, we had a dude hit us up on our online, bought us out of everything that we had of that, like with a quickness.
Wow. So also, did you guys ever have the Dustin Wynn 1 in 15 variant?
Yeah, we did, and that one got scooped up, but it was the regular cover that sold out last night.
Yeah, the regular cover is what the guy.
One dude bought the rest of them.
Or 7 copies.
He must have saw our show. He must have seen our show from Tuesday.
So.
Then, yeah,
I'm telling you what.
This is interesting. We've seen this happen a lot, and we call it the COVID effect of, remember the shutdown to Diamond Distribution right after, what was it, like March, maybe? Yeah. So there were some books that came out that kind of people forgot about and slept on, like the one that comes to mind immediately is Strange Academy, and how people once the shipping came back, people went back to that book and started gathering up. So it's kind of cool that people are revisiting these. But Dustin Nguyen is a great artist. I love his kind of watercolors that he does on all his books, a Descender and Ascender. So We Live, number 1, the Dustin Nguyen 115 variant, and in at number 8. All right, what do we got for number 7, Joker?
What we got here is Star Wars Annual number 4.
Oh, yeah.
You already know, man, covered by John Tyler Christopher. And a lot of John Tyler Christopher JTC is being sought after recently, man, with the focus on negative variants. This Darth Vader negative variant is hard to find. Just try and find it, man. Go ahead. Its rare sale this week of $115 is its highest yet, man. I honestly, I feel like the next sale is going to be go higher. It's going to go higher.
You know what? I've never, and you know what's interesting about this? How often do you see annuals appearing on any list, or annuals even getting a variant, right?
True.
And for those who dig the negative covers, I would implore you to go look for. There was a Witchblade Day of the Dead variant that came out years before Tyler did his Marvel stuff. That cover is absolutely sick. It's a Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, and it's an orange cover. And they got the Witchblade chick all decked out in the Day of the Dead makeup, and that's one of his earliest variants. The thing about John Tyler Christopher, he's smart the way he markets his books. Like, he'll do variants for Marvel, and he'll like, I want these for myself, and he sells them at his store. Most famously, he did the Boba Fett variant that he sold exclusively at his own booth at C2E2. The guy's smart, man. It's kind of like, you know, having the distribution rights to your own record when you're going through a record label. So, all right, number 7 on the list, boys and girls, a Star Wars Annual. Number 7, the Tyler variant for $115. Good Lord have mercy. All right, what do we got for number 6, guys?
All right, well, number 6, we've got Miss Marvel number 12, the Alessandro Taney Red Widow 1 in 25 variant, Marvel 2016. And yep, same book, different 1 in 25 variant. While the Jones variant has the lead, this Taney variant is not far behind. And I can tell you real quick, I think that this stuff's going to skyrocket now that they've just announced that Miss Marvel is getting canceled.
Oh, that's right.
Because they're canceling that series. I don't know if you heard that news or not from Marvel.
Oh.
They're canceling it.
So this is just going to skyrocket.
I'm thinking that's definitely going to affect this market price.
Yeah, I definitely think this is coming back, though. I would think they're going to reboot it when the series come out on Disney Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of. I don't even know if it's canceled or they just finished their run. Did they say, Lou? Did they say, yeah? Because nowadays they don't tell you how many issues they plan. Sometimes the artist or the writer's like, look, I told my story. I'm done, and let's move on and do something else.
It'd be like The Walking Dead, where it just ended.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
You can't predict it now. I mean, they try. Like I didn't look to them.
Yeah, I would suspect Miss Marvel will be back just in time for her Disney Plus series. And either way, like Lou's saying, this book will jump again. So number 6 on the list is Miss Marvel number 12, the Taney 1 in 25 variant. Look at that raw copy, 123, man. Normally that's for graded sales. That's ridiculous on a raw copy. All right, we're halfway there, boys and girls. What do we got for number 5?
We're sticking with Miss Marvel number 12, man. We're sticking with this one right here is Joelle Jones 1 in 25 variant, man. Before actress Iman Vellani's casting him as Miss Marvel, casting rumors were already circling for Red Dagger joining the Disney Plus series. His first appearance in this issue is already taking off, especially with this Joelle Jones variant hitting a high sale of $199 for a raw copy. We haven't seen a 9.8 sale since June 2020, which sold for like $30.
Somebody got a steal on that.
Yeah, man, basically
$30.
So it should go for more money next time it's listed, brother. You know what I mean? So I see that.
So people are starting to spec on these first appearances. And, you know, we always talk about spec on this show, and we always talked about how spec was normally dominated by the big two, DC and Marvel back in the day, right? Anything for the big screen, because Marvel, Netflix, DCCW, there was some spec, but now with the world of streaming, we've seen what The Boys has done on Amazon, right? We've seen what Umbrella Academy has done. Now we're seeing the Disney. I always said Disney Plus and HBO Max are going to be an unknown spec area. Will people spec those first appearances like they do in the movies? And so far, it looks like it is. People are really excited about this. And it's just the time of quarantine, man. People are buying up everything. People have really sensitive rabbit ears for collecting nowadays. So any little thing. So number 5 on the list is Miss Marvel number 12. The Jones 1 in 25 variant, the first appearance of Red Dagger. All right, what do we got for number 4, boys and girls?
So we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 13. I'm probably not going to say it right, but Raza? Am I saying that
Raza,
right?
yeah.
Raza.
Yeah, he's a
Raza.
Wu-Tang member. No.
Yeah.
Original.
I was like, look, I went to a small school. Don't hate me. So Khaled Brooks, the voice actor for the upcoming Miles Morales PS5 release, he tweeted a side-by-side post of the 2020 suit that's seen on this variant cover as the alternate costume featured in the game. Then that tweet went and caught on fire, kind of like California this summer, and the variant sales hitting a $60 raw and a $240 for a CGC 9.8.
Nice.
And this is just going to continue to go up. Honestly, it really looks like a cool cover.
And that's all it takes nowadays, man. And prominent person tweeting something. I mean, you remember Jamie Foxx and the Electro stuff that he tweeted, and then mysteriously that post disappeared off Instagram. So, so you know, who knows? I mean, it could be the actor was saying, "Hey, this is going to be the costume," or he could have just been like, "Yo, I just found this online. I think it's dope." But either way, I'm telling you, man, we are collectors are hypersensitive and jump on. As we know, this has been the summer of Miles Morales, and for good reason, man. I can't wait for the PS5 game to come out. There was another trailer that jumped. Did you guys see it? It was a game trailer for PS5, and it's basically Peter Parker and Miles Morales texting each other. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. You got to peep it out because they send each other like the Spider-Man meme of the multiple Spider-Man that was in the Spider-Verse cartoon. Remember that? They sent it to each other. So it's just a fun little thing. And
that's awesome.
people love the PS5, the PS4 version of the Spider-Man game. This is going to blow up in the PS5 games. I haven't even finished it yet. I haven't even finished God of War yet because I started playing Spider-Man, and then COVID happened, and I was like, look, I'm not going to play games all day. I'm just going to watch TV. I refuse to play. Maybe I should finish it before the new PS5 game comes out. I guess I got a reason to get a PS5 now. All right, so number 4 on the list is Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Number 13, the Raza. We'll go with Raza, 2020 variant. All right, what do we got for number 3, Joker?
Number 3, man, we have Justice League number 40, man, and not just regular Justice League number 40. This is a combo pack, man. And in this issue, man, this is the first appearance of Grail. Everybody knows what Wonder Woman's feeling is half sister, Darkseid's daughter. Sold for $112 raw this week. Seeing this trend is also Green Lantern 0, Green Lantern 20, and Justice League 31. Collectors are recognizing picking up these key issues, man, with the combo packs. And they're hard to find, man. High grade, brother.
Help a brother out. The combo packs, is that the Walmart packs or retail packs?
No. They're not. The LCS packs, man. They come with with DC. So
what else is in the combo pack? Do you guys know, Lou or Joker?
I don't know what's in the combo pack because I've still got mine sealed. Now I'm tempted to open it now. You know.
Yo, let me tell you something. I think that's the last we're gonna see of that because DC right now can't even get their distribution right, let alone put out more combo packs. I haven't seen a combo pack come in here the entire time we've owned the shop.
You know what? Let's talk about that after this list because I think people will get a good idea from your perspective on when the Diamond split happened and how that's affected you as the LCS between Diamond and who you're west of the Mississippi.
We're Lunar.
And then east of the Mississippi is who? Midtown?
No longer. They just got fired.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. So let's get right to that.
We're like the kids that are being fought over in a divorce when that thing happens. So.
Kramer versus Kramer for you old people. Kramer versus Kramer. All right, so number 3 on the list is Justice League number 40, the combo pack selling for $112 for a raw copy. All right, what do we got for number 2?
All right, so Justice League number 31, and this is
Lord
to my heart because Latina representing Jessica Cruz. So this is supposed to be all right, let's go with while CGC notates Green Lantern number 20 as the first appearance of Jessica Cruz in a one-panel cameo, kind of similar to Hulk 180, 181 argument, I'm assuming. They also notate this issue of Justice League number 31 as the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz as a Green Lantern.
So it's not just her arm.
Exactly. right. They're saying this legit first appearance. And this is a book, when you see stuff like this in the shop, a lot of times people sleep on DC, so they'll just pass over this book even in our back issue bins. They'll just walk unless they know what they're looking for. They'll breeze right over it.
Yeah, man. So there you go. This is represented for your gente, man. For Jessica Cruz, right? There you go. You got Latinos in outer space, you're now really Latinx. You know what I'm saying? Space. All right. So number 2 on the list is Justice League number 31, the combo pack. Raw copies, $294.98.
Awesome.
Good. Lord have mercy. All right. So all these books have been relatively new, but the number 1 on the list, I'm really happy to see this book on this list because it's a bit older. What do we got for number 1?
For number 1, we have Bloodstone number 1 here, man. Back in 2001 for Marvel. Right here, this is the first for the past few years, man. Also, Bloodstone's first appearance, which is this issue, has been slowly climbing. When she was rumored to appear in Disney Plus Blade series, this key issue jumped in price. To add to that, she's been in a relationship with Deadpool and in his series, and also was featured in Marvel Comics 1000 with the scene with Jeff the Shark that's going around like wildfire through various comic groups or whatever. Her stock is going up, and her market value has never been high, man. Like this week's CGC 9.8 sale for $399.95,
and this book. Yeah, man, this book is hard to find too. Obviously, Elsa Bloodstone is the daughter of the original Bloodstone, which is like Marvel, like preview, some crazy shit. She's basically a monster hunter, and I've always thought this book had great room to grow. And plus, you got big booty right there on the screen for those who like big booty right on the cover.
That song so big.
Put it in your box. So,
hey,
all right. So let me go full screen, and we're gonna chit chat about the list a little bit, and you guys can talk about show them your shirt because I rock one of those shirts on the show before. There you go. That means put that in your pull box.
Yo, I'm gonna have to rep though. Hold on.
He's gonna take his clothes off. This is where the show gets really interesting.
Oh no, what did I get myself into?
Y'all were like the first one we followed, so
yeah. So he had to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Still like to put in my box shirt better, man.
Yeah, I was like, we sent you one of those, which would be awkward at the store for you, but it's.
I have put that in my box, but you sent me a large, so it's a little bit tight in the chichis. You know what I mean? I need to.
I feel you.
So,
you should see the look she gets when she goes to the post office, though.
They're not comic collectors, right? Yeah, that's why I say put that in my long box, and we can have a Lord Aegis, kind of collab right there. You know
let's talk about that.
Yeah. So wait, let's go back to what you were just saying because I haven't. That's the first time I had heard about that, about the relation. Why don't you go ahead and break it down? I'll give you guys full screen so you guys got our undivided attention. Go ahead and tell. So for those who have been sleeping on a rock, back and during the shutdown, Diamond decided it wasn't safe for them to ship comics. So DC got a little bit antsy. They broke off from Diamond, was the first time in decades, and they decided to distribute through 2 different methods. One was Lunar, which for the West Coast, and one was essentially a subsidiary of Midtown Comics that hooked up everybody east of whatever the drawing line is. So what happened recently, Lou?
Well, yeah, because that, from a business standpoint, and everybody has to remember, AT&T, that's not doing too well financially, owns all of that, right? They own Warner Brothers, they own DC. So they couldn't, Jim Lee couldn't be rolling up to the chairman of the board for AT&T and be like, hey, man, we're just going to have to take one on the chin because my friends at Diamond can't ship this stuff. And, we've been friends with them since the 1980s and whatnot. So
basically AT&T runs it as a business, and they're like, "We'll find a new distribution."
It's a business. That's exactly right. They're like, "Hey, man, if we can't get an iPhone or something out, we find another distributor," and that's what they told them. So that's what they did. Well, I suspect this is not factual. This is just, it's not anything that I've observed other than other channels and other retailers complaining that UCS was screwing up a lot of orders because UCS was handling East Coast, my understanding, and West Coast was Lunar. Lunar, of course, we haven't had many issues with them. They box their stuff up right. They use bubble wrap. I mean, we've done a video. They
actually alternate how the books are, so it's not like all lopsided and everything.
Yeah, they do a lot to protect the books. And like if you order a 1 in 25 or any ratio variant, it comes bagged and bordered. They clearly know what they have at their warehouse.
Yeah, Diamond, not so much.
But UCS, there was a couple of legitimate complaints. The shops weren't getting their books, or they were getting shorted, but yet Midtown, that coincidentally owns UCS, was getting all their books just fine.
Oh, see, that's what I
was about to say, because
this was what people were fearful of when they first started, right? Go ahead, Joker. What were you saying?
No, I would say because I know a couple people in Midtown. I talked to them, the workers and stuff, and they told me that they love the new distributors. You know what I mean? They're glad that Diamond, they're not dealing with Diamond because Diamond sucks basically when it comes to these.
Oh yeah, because Midtown is dealing with themselves, though, aren't
they?
Yeah,
right. Now that I know,
we joked about it.
Yeah, because we're like, yo, hey, I'm gonna need that 1 in 100. All right, we got to buy 100 books. Nah, son, just call Joey at the warehouse. He works for me.
Yeah.
And go get me that 1 in 100.
When this news dropped, I reached out to my friends that own LCSs, and that's what they were afraid of. This because now Midtown would have the ordering numbers of their competitors, and they'd be like, "Why is my competitor ordering 50 of these? I should order 50 of these." Or maybe they're using their orders to get the variants that are 1 in 100. So basically, let's say Comic Shop X in New Jersey orders 50. And maybe I'm not saying they did it, but this was the fear that Midtown was going to say, all right, well, actually that 50 is part of my 50. So let me get that 1 in 100. And what you're saying, you reached out to people and they didn't get their variants when they should have. So let's fast forward to right now. So what happened there? Who's distributing now then for DC?
So UCS, Midtown announced that they're out of the game. UCS gets shut down. They're no longer going to be distributing. So Lunar is. But now, because that happened, Lunar has to now take up the entire nation. So they switched a lot of their standards. So we didn't. This is what pissed me off. Like, we didn't even get notification from them directly. We got notification through, like Bleeding Cool and what's his name on Instagram? Powerhouse Distribution. Have you guys seen Powerhouse? He actually emailed us and let us know, hey man, this is what's going down. And then when we logged into our Lunar account, we get, you know how when you'll log into a website, sometimes they'll have like a new user agreement and you have to check it before you get on. That's where they announced it to us for the first time.
Not telling you that you really need to read it, because it's like when you buy a new cell phone, you're like, yeah, I read the whole thing, whatever.
No, we read that.
Yeah, but we had to read that.
So essentially, what they're saying is, if you want to qualify to be a DC retailer, you have to purchase $500 a month or $125 per week, which, by the grace of our customers here, we're able to do that. But some pushback, you have the smaller shops that are like, yo, we can't buy that many books for what ABC reason. And the argument from the larger shops is, well, if you can't purchase that amount, you shouldn't have a shop. So there's that pushback there. Now, what Lunar's doing to kind of balance things out, they're saying, okay, it's not that we won't sell to you, but we're going to hold off shipping to you until you reach that threshold, and then we're going to ship the order.
Now, wait, so because of the changes on the East Coast, this affected you over in Alaska?
Well,
possibly, because Lunar is now going to have to be doing all of those books. So before, Lunar was only doing from like the Mississippi West. So now they're going to be doing all of those, and how
do they even have the manpower capacity to handle that? I mean, that was my concern originally.
We're going to find out next week.
Because right now, we're going to learn. I don't think we'll see it for a month when things actually start working out. Because this Monday, when I go to the airport and pick up our order, I don't think we'll see a difference. I think we're going to start seeing that difference next month when they actually absorb everything.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like I said, now they're absorbing a lot more than they were used to. And when you're only dealing with a certain number, there was no complaints really from us anyway, because none of our stuff was coming damaged. None of our stuff was getting toe up like
we
Diamond
we actually did a couple of unboxings and we showed the difference, because I was like, I'm pretty sure the people at Diamond, when they do their interview, they're like, yo, are you angry at absolutely nothing? Sweet, you're hired. Go pack these books. Because it was like, we'd get these books and it was like, these are destroyed, and Diamond would be like, well, sucks for you.
So to be clear, the way it looks like right now with Lunar is that, so if you're a shop and you can't meet that $125, $150 weekly, so you order $50 worth of books, and it's going to be like, death metal or whatever. They're going to hold that and not ship it to you until you hit that $150 or the $500 threshold by the end of the month, and then they're going to ship everything. So you're going to get your books late. That could be a problem.
Yeah,
especially on Wednesdays, and how things sell out so quickly and how everything happens. Like we are instant news nowadays. So I mean, and people can't get that stuff. I mean, What do you think the chances are that they come back to Diamond? I mean, you think Diamond would? I would think Diamond would open arms would take them back, right? I mean,
Yeah,
what's
I
keeping
would
them?
think so. Well, I think.
They're gonna have to wine and dine them.
Well, yeah, because I mean, there's so many complaints, but yeah, I think it could work. I think the problem right now is if, God forbid, one of the other publishers heads over, if DC or Image, hell, if IDW or Boom heads over to Lunar, I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap. Because I think Diamond is already right now. We don't even have an assigned rep anymore. Everybody's banking on different reps, right? Like, I can't call a rep anymore.
Yep.
You just email because they're over.
You hope you get
they've
somebody.
laid off a bunch of people. They've laid off a bunch of staff. I mean, they're not the same Diamond that we were dealing with. Years
in
ago.
your neck of the woods, do you have any even competitors? Or are you guys kind of out on your own?
There are 3 shops in Alaska, and so the closest shop to us is about an hour away, and it's in the quote unquote big city, which is about Anchorage. Which only has about I think it's 250, 300,000. 300,000.
Population of 300,000.
And then the other shop is in Fairbanks, which is about a 6-hour drive. It's like smack dab in the middle of Alaska, and that's up in Fairbanks. And they
40,000 maybe.
Yeah, 40, 50,000 up there.
So when you go digging in them long boxes out there, you got to make sure you got a full tank of gas.
Oh yeah. But
it's a day.
But we're sharing. The 3 shops are sharing a population of almost 1 million people. So
that's pretty good.
It's not like the shops like your boy at TNT.
Comics, Tunes, and Toys.
Yeah, he's dealing. I want to say he's probably serving. I'm just guessing. He's probably serving a population of between 35 and 75,000 for his shop, unless other shops have closed around him.
No, I mean, we have a lot of shops and a lot of collectors in Southern California, especially in Orange County. Yeah, so
that stuff. So, like what I'm saying is, with the population that we're serving, the massive population, getting the orders isn't, meeting that minimum threshold for the numbers isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But we're not rolling in the dough either because the shipping dips into our stuff.
Yeah,
because you got the shipping costs.
We use a shipping forwarder.
So make sure you guys support Aegis Comics of Alaska. Hey, why don't you guys, before you close out, why don't you guys tell us where they can find you on your social medias? I know you're on YouTube, where else, where you can buy the shirts, your website.
All right, throw that in there.
Yeah, we just threw our link in there, but just go to our shop, aegiscomicsalaska.com.
Got the links to all the things on there.
Yeah, we got our channel, and we try to just keep it light. We're not trying to be. We count on you guys to give us the news we need. We're more about the comedy and the fun about the comic book life. You know what I mean?
If you can't tell, we don't like to be very serious.
You got to peep out their Instagram, yo. The retweet videos are hilarious. Oh man, I started doing them. I don't look right, dude. I took the selfie. Oh no, this looks freaky. I can't do this, man.
You just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, you just gotta let it have like a cocktail, then you just be like, nah, it's fine. It works.
Yeah. So what's your IG handle so they can find you?
It's at Aegis Comics Alaska. At
Aegis Comics Alaska, and then I'm gonna drop their YouTube channel in the live chat for you guys. I don't think they'll let you put in a link. So there you go. All right, thank you to Aegis Comics and my boy Joker M21. Tell them who you are, what you represent, and when you on the YouTubes.
Yeah, man. I'm Joker M21. You always find me with the Warriors. You know that, man. Every Monday night, guys, with Home in the New York Warriors YouTube channel. They're on the road to 2,000, so sub them up, man. Sub us up.
All right,
right on.
Definitely. And besides that, man, East Meets West is on my channel every Sundays. 7 p.m. Eastern, guys.
I just put the link to both Aegis Comics YouTube channel as well as Joker M21's YouTube channel with the homie Gomez from SoCal. Broski's in the house.
We got Gomez. We got the Doom 143, King of the Golden State, another West Coast dude there, man, from Cali. And
I still haven't got my invite, but it's all right.
No,
I invited you on my show before you.
I got one. Does that make you salty? I got one. It's fine. No.
I want a shirt from each of you guys. So I need another. Put that in my box shirt in the XL, the large. I'm telling you, it's pushing up on the Chi-Chi. So I'll take a East West shirt too.
Yeah.
So I thank these guys for helping us out. So what I was trying to do whenever I have a need to fill and guest hosts to come on, I like to spread it out and get you communities to build up, get these guys Go Joker's over 1,000 subs now. Let's get Aegis Comics up on the sub count on both Instagrams. And like I say, like Catholic Priest do to Ultra Boys, sub each other up. Just do it. Just keep on doing it, man. So
right there.
Any last words, guys?
Check us out this Saturday. We got a live auction, 6 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. That's going to be awesome. And
what
just,
is 6 p.m. Alaska time to Pacific time? Is it like an hour difference?
7.
Or
it's an hour difference. 4 hours for East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
But y'all ain't gonna act like you sleeping anyway. People are like, I'm like,
wait, so wait, is it on your Instagram or on your YouTube?
It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube. And I don't know if you guys saw, I probably influenced this list a couple weeks ago when I was up at work, because I work at the top of Alaska for 3 weeks and then I'm home for 3 weeks. And so I got a little crazy on the internet buying. If you saw that, there was a lot.
I blame you. I blame you for that. I should send you the bill.
Go get yourself a deal.
I was like, oh, I got some good stuff. So
what day is that going to be now?
This Saturday.
This Saturday, guys. Make sure you peep them out at
All of our
7 p.m. Pacific.
Yep. And
7
our
p.m.
auctions will start at 5. Yep.
There you go. Any last words, Joker?
Yeah, man. Check us. Well, check tonight, man. The Savages and on Keep It Thorough YouTube channel, man. At what is it? 10 p.m. Eastern. They'll chop it up, and then the Warriors are doing an auction this Friday, guys. This Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So come through, man. Yeah, I know the slogan, man. Come for the deal, stay for the laughs, man. All right. Besides that. See y'all.
A good time.
Thank you guys, and we will see you guys next Tuesday for the regular Cover Price Top 10, and again on Thursday for the Cover Price Shakers. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes, and peace out.
Yep.
Shake and bake and pull it back. Oh my God.
The world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is update.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is update. In this, you shall know that the Lord is update.
Go on and get some, boys. What the heck is the deal? I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is update.
What's in the box?